Hi, happy Friday, everyone. I have a collection of Chanel handbags here to show you. If you are a subscriber, I'm pretty much sure that you have seen the individual reviews of these handbags. I only have a total of 7 handbags, so it's not as massive compared to the others. But I am very proud because I bought them all myself. I don't owe any credit card. I don't actually use any credit card. I only have a prepaid card. That's why I could monitor my spending. So I promised myself before that once, if ever I would own a Chanel someday, it would have to be because of, my own doing. That means I'm not going to bother my husband. I'm not going to bother anyone but myself. So how did I acquire these handbags? Well, because of my passion when it comes to handbags, I do sell my handbags when I feel like it. I sell it on several sites, and I also send some to the Real. And I have how many pieces at this point? 7. And yeah, the only Chanel that I don't have that I purchased before, I already sold that. Um, so I have different styles and leather, and some of them are collection and some of them are classic pieces. So Chanel handbags are the most covetable handbags, I should say, next to Hermes. My ultimate bag actually before was to earn any kind of Hermes bag, and I did just that. I purchased a vintage Kelly. No, it wasn't a Kelly. It was a vintage Constance in an exotic ostrich leather, and it didn't bring me joy actually. I wasn't happy with that bag. It was too small, the straps were too short. Although it was a classic style, but I don't know. I wasn't happy with that bag. In fact, I loathed it. I mean, I was praying that it would sell. And I've had it, I've kept it for 2 years, and I finally got rid of that bag. I finally sold it last month. And so it made me, it gave me the opportunity to buy other handbags. Like some of these Chanel handbags are from the sale of my Hermes bag. So basically that's what I do. I sell my handbags in order to get, you know, new handbags. I know I'm crazy because I am so in love with handbags. Okay, so to start off, I would have to show you the classics first. A classic handbag is timeless, so it will never go out of style. And I know they are investment pieces. And so the first classic bag that I should say, although this is not vintage, but it's still in the classic style, is my Chanel flap bag. Okay. This is in the chevron style. It has gold hardware, and the chain straps, it has comfortable leather straps, and they call it the Serpic Iridescent because of the chain handles, the metal handles, chain link. They do have some sparkle or glitter in them. And I love this handbag. This was my very first, no, this was my second purchase actually, but my very first and only flap bag. And because it's in the classic style, I know it will never, go out of style. It will always, come back no matter what season, no matter what year. And it has a gold hardware. And one thing I like about this bag is that I really love the chevron print and the leather. I believe this is calfskin. It is it's not lambskin. You know, lambskin is very, very delicate and very soft, although it looks more luxurious though. This one is just calfskin, and this is not sensitive to to the elements. You know, sun exposure or rain, you just wipe it off, and it's no big deal. And I just love this handbag. It doesn't have any double chain though, but the chain drop, the length, the strap drop is just okay. And it's very simple, and it doesn't have any fit studs. And let me just show you the interior. So Chanel, and then there's the Paris there. And I got this super new, guys. I bought it off a luxury retail site, and it was super new. And you can just see there's still a plastic on the zipper, and there's the card there, and where's the, it has a burgundy cotton lining, a thick burgundy cotton lining, and the serial number is here. Okay, and I like this kind of lining because it's not sensitive, it doesn't scratch up, and it's so easy to clean. You just it's a bit snugged, but you can actually lift it, and that's what I do once I have OCD with my bags. So once I'm done using them, I put them back. I wipe them off. Sometimes I wipe them with non-alcohol wipes and I put them back in their dust bag. But since I have a display case, a glass display case, I want to see them, so they're on display. Okay, so this is my very first handbag, and I find that this is very functional, and I do use this when, you know, I go to church, and I just find myself grabbing for this one actually when I am at a loss, when I don't know which bag to pick. This is just the best bet. Okay, now let's go to another classic. Another classic piece is this Chanel Medallion tote, and this is in caviar leather, and it has a gold medallion zipper chain or pull, and yeah, I love the size, and it's in a tote style, so it's really boxy. It's very structured, but it's starting to flatten a bit, but I got this in a very you know, great condition, excellent condition, and it's very clean, and it has never been spot, and yeah, so absolutely good condition. And this is one of the classics that I love, guys. I just put something in there so I don't scratch the bottom of the bag, because this lining, you see there are a lot of scratches. This lining will really scratch whether you like it or not, whether, you know, you're careful. You have to be extra careful. And the sticker there, that's the, over here, that's the serial number. So I like to, this is like a safe bet. It doesn't have any aha or oomph or any I know it's Chanel. It's just when I think about this handbag, okay, it's just a classic Chanel. Okay, it doesn't have any appeal to me, but it's still, classic. So there's a caviar leather. Now, let's go to another kind of leather, which is, I believe, a super soft lambskin. Guys, this is super soft, and this is from the LAX collection. And if you're interested, by the way, if you want to see my individual reviews on these bags, you can just scroll down my channel. They have been reviewed as soon as I purchased them. So this is very soft, guys, and it's a purple bag. It's just really a standout. But I think it's too small for me. I don't know why. I think I am going to consign this to the real. And I haven't used this since I bought it 2 weeks ago. And it's beautiful to look at, but and it's light too, but I don't know, I'm not feeling it. So I think I'm going to send it to them. I know I'm gonna lose some money, but that's fine. I think I'm gonna go look for another Chanel that would be more appealing to me. But I just basically bought this because of the color, and this is my second LAX collection Chanel. I just fell in love with these individually. The plaque basically is what sold the bag to me, and number two, the color burgundy or aubergine, or what you call it. And I have another LAX collection, which is this bag, but it has the chocolate quilting, I mean the chocolate squares, and it's also in lambskin, and I am so in love with the chain. And it's super soft. Oh, I did not show you the interior. Maybe if we have time, yes. And it has comfortable chain straps. I've been using this I think 3 times already, and my only concern is that because I tend to stuff it a lot, I'm not sure if this is going to snap. And if you have this repaired, I'm not sure if they would have the hardware, since this is a seasonal collection. So I'm just being careful about that. This is like in the bucket style. They call it the accordion style, I guess, because of the sides. And it's very soft too, but not as soft as the other one, because this has the quilting, chocolate quilting. And this is a tiny handbag, but since it's tall, it could, it could accommodate a lot. And I love the lining here. It's grayish. It's grayish, and it has a key thing there. And where is the I forgot where the oh, it's there. The serial number is here. So this is quite a newish handbag, and the card and everything is inside the bag. So I guess they called it the LAX because of these plaque, but there are some LAX that just has the Chanel embossed on the leather. So I love it. One complaint that I have is that it darkens on this side, and I showed it to I went to a repair shop yesterday, the one who does my shoes, and I showed them this, and I asked them, why does it darken here? Because my lambskin, they don't darken there. And he told me, oh, because of the rubbing of the hardware, it's your hardware that's causing it. So I think what I'm gonna do is well, it's not bothersome though, but at some point it will do that eventually. I think I am going to put tissue paper over here. Yeah, because the way I store it, it's like this. So But I just love the lining here. It's silky. And the lining here is it silky? Oh no, it's just the regular. I have my husband's socks there to keep the thing in shape. So it has a black cotton lining. Like, yeah, and this one has a lining, a leather lining. Okay. So this one and this one have the same, and this, they have the same kind of lining, but the other one is purple, burgundy, and the other one is in black. All right, so moving on to my oldest piece. This is supposed to be a classic piece, right? Because vintage pieces are supposed to be classic pieces. But okay, this is a very old handbag. It's in the 1980s. Look at that. It's in red. It does show a lot of wear. Okay, you won't believe where I got this from. I bought it from a flea market, and the leather is still gorgeous, guys. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, and yeah, it does darken a bit, and I can always have this wrist pod, and it will come out vibrant. But I plan to use this, so it's okay. And this is an extra large handbag. It's super big, guys, super big, and it's in the clear tote. I know that the clear tote became into fashion again this year. They were really popular, and this one I think is a vinyl with a lambskin diamond stitching, and you look at that. And this handbag is a very subtle handbag because it doesn't scream. You cannot see any Chanel logo on this handbag. It's not on their hardware either. The snap doesn't have anything. Doesn't have anything. It's so rare. There are only 3 pieces online, and the only indication that this is a Chanel is the serial tab, which has been removed already. When I bought this, she said that she used this as a beach bag and all that, and basically it has been removed. But you can just see that the interior is really perfect, guys. So this is a 1980s piece, and she said that she didn't take care of this handbag. It was with her everywhere, to the beach. It's just her daughter actually didn't want this to be sold because she said it's a classic. She didn't even know that it's a Chanel. She said that she bought it from a Chanel store years ago. But when I saw this, I was like, is that a Chanel? How come there's nothing in there? And I did my research, and it is indeed a Chanel. She told me that, I can't remember, I think it's a Chanel because I bought it in New York before, when I was in, in the 1980s, she was telling me. Okay, so yeah, there's one that is on sale, I think, on eBay, and it's from this Japanese seller, and it's like $900. And yeah, the only problem is I really don't know how to clean the vinyl, but it's not really bad. There's just some thingy here, some scratches, or yeah, but it's really good, guys. So look at that. So when I saw this, it has to be Chanel, but then, oh, how come there's nothing? And then I did the research. Oh wow, it is a 1980s piece. All right, so this is my okay. This is my GST, and in the caviar leather beige, and yeah, it's softening a bit already, and has gold hardware. I think this is the new ones. I mean, no, not the new, the previous GSTs, or the vintage GSTs, because the new ones have Chanel Rue Cambon, blah 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 over there. But yeah, so if you have been watching my channel, you know that I'm still thinking if I'm going to send this for spa, and yeah, because it's a bit dirty. There are marks, but it really doesn't, matter. And the thingy is here. Thingy is here. By the way, in case you're wondering, all the zippers have lampo in here. So this is a thick thing, and this is of course made in this piece is made in Italy. Okay, so this is my GST. Oh, there's a okay. I just don't. I actually don't find myself wearing this too often. I don't know why, but I think because it's heavy. It's heavy, and I don't know. It's just too much. It's heavy, guys, and then if I put my stuff, it gets even heavier. That's why I don't use this a lot, but this is a classic piece as well. Okay, now let's move on to one of my favorite pieces, which is probably my favorite among this lot. And this is the Serpic Wild Stitch Bowler. It's a large satchel. There are two types of this kind of style. There's the bowler, and which is the horizontal, and this is the vertical thing. This is the satchel, and there are several colors as well. They come in like very popular is the black one, and I've seen some other colors as well. And I like this because it doesn't scream of Chanel. It just has that tiny CC there, and they call it the wild stitch because I guess because of these threads, the threading, and here, and it has four feet studs, and I just love this. It has a back pocket. This one has a back pocket too, and this one has a front pocket. Okay, and here it is, and I love it because it's so spacious, guys. It has dual zippers, and you could open and close it with ease. And it has the Chanel. It's made in Italy, so this is the only one with a silk thing, and I bought this really new, guys. And oh, the things are still there, and it has the things there, and yeah, I love it. I like this handbag, rain or shine. So this is very low maintenance, low key, and yeah. My motto is that if I buy a handbag, I should be able to wear it out. I mean, if I buy an expensive one, I should be able to use it whenever I want to. But of course, some of the styles are just you can't wear some of these when you go. I don't know. You can probably wear it anywhere, but I won't do that. Because I'm very particular with what I wear and which bag I have to use. I make sure that, okay, if it rains, I'm not going to use a lambskin, of course. And if it's too hot and I'm going to be exposed under the sun for a long time, then I won't have to use any of these. But the most durable would be the caviar leather, and this one. Okay, they are prone to scratching, but this one has held up very well. It's been 1980s, so this it's already 28, so this is like 38 years old. So there you go. I don't have any daughter. I have two sons. So I'll probably just have to, pick some pieces and give it to hopefully their girlfriends or kids when, they're still in grade school, guys. One of them is in middle school, so so there you go. Okay, bye.